Man.
But also,
why am I on everyone's bad side?
Before we do it, let's really go everyone's...
You know why you're on everybody's bad side? Because your list is shit.
Is it? Really?
Your Cartoon Network
Avatar at 8
was shit.
Avatar at 8. Oh, would you have had a better list? Would you?
Yes.
Are you 100% sure?
Oh, yes.
I don't know.
We talked about this at my house.
They did, but
when we
really
were
did.
all talk about your crappy list.
What number did you put Billy and Mandy on? Please remind me again.
Please don't bring it up because I didn't even put Billy and Mandy on my list. So you can't go at Jack said first.
Yeah.
Fair enough, you forgot about it.
I did.
Exactly.
How can you forget?
Because making lists are difficult.
Anyways,
Why no, real quick. Everyone's 10 through 5 real quick.
Okay.
This is what
10 through 6 real quick. Everyone just give their 10 through 6 real quick.
10 through 6?
My number is
recapping.
My number 10 through 6. My Life as a Teenage Robot, Blue's Clues, Rugrats, Loud House, Jimmy Neutron. Jack, your 10 through 6
was SpongeBob, Dora, All Real Monsters, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Rocket Power.
SpongeBob at the
Yasmin, your 10 through 6.
Okay, do I go from 10 to 6 or
Yeah.
5 through 10?
10 to 6.
Okay, Blue's Clues, old version. The Wild Thornberries, Avatar The Last Airbender, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom.
Styles, your 10 through 6.
Okay, I started at 10 and go through 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. 10, Making Fiends. 9, My Life as a Teenage Robot. 8, Rocket Power. 7, Rugrats. 6, Fairly Odd Parents.
And your number 5 is?
My number 5 is Jimmy Neutron.
We all got Jimmy Neutron. Do we have Jimmy Neutron in the same spot still?
I think mine was slightly. I put that at number 5.
Did you have Jimmy Neutron on your list?
No, all I ever liked was the movies.
That's fair enough.
I just like the episode.
So I couldn't justify putting a show that I didn't enjoy the show of.
To be fair, at that point in time, not a lot of kids were wanting to be scientists.
Yeah, but true. But would you not want to?
I also just didn't like the animation.
And besides, and you can't go back to watching it now, because if you want to go back and watch, if you want to go watch a animated show about a scientist, you can go watch Dr. Stone.
Yeah. Okay.
Bill Nye.
That's it. Animated.
Oh.
We all know Bill Nye is number 1 on everyone's list on everything.
Okay, my number 5. Put your list.
Right.
My number 5 is the Rugrats. Any debates?
Nope. I mean, we basically said everything, except we gotta wait for Jack to say Rugrats so we can fully detail.
Yeah, 5 Rugrats.
Okay,
there you go.
Wait, hold on a second. Is this list still shit? Because y'all
is my list real still shit?
I mean, I agree with number 5. I don't know.
Okay, now I can say this.
No, this is what I get.
No, wait, now I can say this. The twins' parents were gay. Now, what were you gonna say?
What?
Well, damn, let me get time to...
Well, I don't think I get to top that now. I really don't think I get to top that.
The bomb just exploded, and
here's
I wasn't
the
even
actual
ready.
Conspiracy theory. It's all made up in Angelica's head for each guilty.
Damn, we should...
Okay,
Okay,
hold on. Nothing gets to top gays because it's 2020.
No,
Facts.
This tops it. All those kids were dead. For instance,
Wait, no, we're not getting that deep.
Oh,
We can't talk about dead children.
Get out. We're not getting that deep. Bring it
can I
up.
say this about the twins? One. The twins' mother had an abortion. They didn't know if it was going to be a boy or girl. That's why there's twins.
Hashtag 2020 year of dead babies.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, let's not do that. That's not funny.
You're looking at the way
I'm the one that brought up the dead babies. Yeah, I'm the monster.
What's
I
your
didn't
number
say
5?
that. I said it was
His number 5 is Rugrats 2.
Get off this
His number 5 is Rugrats 2.
Rugrats. Okay, yours.
My number 5 is Fairly Odd Parents. For some reason, because the drop off after the movie, the movie was good. Everything after that, when they bring in Sparky, when they bring in what's her face.
Yeah, when they bring Sparky in, that's when everything started going downhill.
It's just like downhill.
Yeah, it just
after that movie
it just dropped. Like I'm like, what the fuck?
I mean, I did like Poof.
Yeah, I did like Poof too.
Basically, if you cut the whole series in half, that's probably number 3.
Right.
Here's the thing: if it didn't fall into the dumpster fire, it would have stayed on my list.
It did.
I mean,
it did do a huge cannonball into a dumpster fire.
Like, if they had ended it at some point, I could justify it being on my list. I can't. What's your number 4?
My number 4 And I'm gonna need y'all two to cover yours here. Y'all two cannot talk about this. No. Jack and Yasmin cannot talk about this.
Why?
Because this is for the black culture. When I talk about black culture, I'm talking about Little Bill's number 4.
Oh, I like Little Bill. I watched that.
Little Bill.
Younger.
Black kids growing up. When you didn't see no black cartoons.
Little Bill was there.
Well,
Little Bill was there.
Didn't what was his name? The turtle? I always thought he was black too.
Turn on what?
Franklin.
Franklin, yeah.
Franklin was cool, but
I always thought Franklin
there's
was
only room,
black.
for me. There's only room for one green
Yeah, I
person
like-
to be called colored, and his name is Piccolo.
I was gonna say that. I was literally gonna be like,
Anyone else's name green is
Piccolo.
not black. And that's it. When there was no black shows growing up for kids,
Damn.
God damn it.
it looked like
Careful.
this. When you wanted to talk about black kid shows, it did this. And then Little Bill came up.
I like Little Bill.
Now, granted, we don't talk about the creator of that show.
I mean,
Keep it going.
Oh, who was the creator?
I will.
I will say the creator likes yellow shots. Anyway, Jack, on to your number 4.
My number 4 is Danny Phantom.
okay.
Why would that be at number 4?
Why would it be at number 4?
Explain why it's number 4, Jack.
Because it was also made by the same person that made Fairly Odd Parents,
That don't mean
Damn.
shit.
Yeah.
but they didn't fuck it up. It was amazing. Every season you could actually, you can sit down and watch that whole thing and be satisfied.
Right. I will get to that.
I just have the next 3 shows I just have the best memories of. So I just could not justify anything else taking up my next 3 spots.
Okay.
Yasmin, number 4.
My number 4 is The Fairly Odd Parents. And of course, I agree with you on the part that I only watched really the old, before the movie. I mean, I did watch Poof, but after that, the newer shows, I haven't watched them. I really enjoyed watching Fairly Odd Parents, though, back then. It was pretty good. I mean, it was funny, too, and, when you had an older sibling or a babysitter or whatever that
It
you
makes
didn't
you
like,
want to have a Fairly Odd Parents.
it can be relatable in that sense that where at least Timmy can get out of that, and you're just, sitting there watching that, yeah, I can relate to that. I would want that.
I was something. Around that time, Timmy was the only kid on Nickelodeon who was you could feel sorry for him, then you'd be like, man, you're a dick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
could be.
You're a dick.
He could be with some of his wishes.
Yeah.
He was a piece of shit. Most of the
That's
time.
why his
But
wishes always come back to bite.
Besides
Besides
food,
that-
and also, I'll say this. I'm okay with the live action. I'm okay with the first one. The Christmas one, I'm not a fan of, but I'm okay with the live action one.
Which one?
The first one.
With
When-
Drake Bell?
Yeah, they're both with Drake Bell.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the one where it turns out that he was hot. He was able to keep his fairies, even though he was.
An adult?
Yes.
Yeah, I like
What
that
I
one.
didn't like about that was that they still put him through school. The same as at elementary school.
Yeah.
Also, and then what I don't like about that, they actually made Tootie an actual likable character. She wasn't meant to be a likable character.
Right.
Who? Oh,
Tootie.
Wait, who did they? Danielle Monet, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Danielle Monet.
That's
first
why.
of all, you made someone too pretty play Tootie. She's too pretty for that.
You
mean,
did.
she was thick.
You did.
She was too thick too. No one on that show was thick except Timmy's mom.
None. I didn't.
Yeah,
I loved her.
Man,
I loved
hashtag thick moms for the win.
Hey,
her. And she's the best out of all of them. If you think of an iconic cartoon mom, you would think of Timmy's mom.
she won a Miss America. No.
Oh, yeah, no,
Actually, no, I'm wrong. She won Miss Dimsdale, but
That was funny.
his dad won Miss America.
No, the dad won that one. That was
Miss
the
America.
dad. It was funny. His voice is iconic. Because every now and then, how can you not say Dingleberg in anger?
You
Dingleberg.
And I'll say this right now, probably the best movie on Nickelodeon was Channel Chasers.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You weren't.
I love that. I love that. Out of all of the Fairy Odd Parents movie, I love Channel Chasers.
And I mean, I also love the shade also on I forgot which episode it was where it's a meme actually where his
asked,
dad was talking about how his dreams were ruined, and then Timmy
Yeah.
goes, how long ago was that? And he was like, how
How
old
old
are you?
I remember that. Yeah, plus
I thought you were gonna say the moment.
What I loved about Channel Chasers is that they actually did like references to other
Like
famous
Dragon
cartoons,
Ball?
like Dragon Ball.
Dragon
yeah.
Ball.
Tom and Jerry,
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that one.
The whole Charlie Brown dance
The
scene.
Charlie Brown part was funny to me. But I didn't do anything. He just fainted.
Yo, what Nickelodeon show would you know would do a Simpsons reference?
True.
Oh my God, it
They
did.
did in that movie there was a Simpsons reference.
Yeah, it was. Oh
I
my
liked
God.
How they get away with that?
How did
but
they?
my favorite was Vicky in as the Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
Vicky.
that
Vicky was
so
Piccolo.
funny.
Vicky was Piccolo.
Piccolo. That was my favorite singer in like.
She captured that villain
That was
shit. Like,
good.
she is a good villain. I hope you enjoy going through puberty once, because you're not going to do it again. I'm like, wow.
And hold on a second, let me see if I'm correct.
And somehow...
Yeah, this be the last time I bring up Thick. Vic is a 20-year-old where she aged up. And for some reason, she's got thick for no reason.
Yeah.
That's the last time I'm going to bring up Thick because I have no reason to bring it up in the top 3.
Hopefully.
I mean, Sandy was thick, but
I mean,
she's a squirrel.
Because think about it. Vicky is the reason why Timmy has Fairly Godparents. Why he has Cosmo Wonder.
Yeah.
What's your number 4? Styles?
Oh, shoot, we all on me. My number 4 is Invader Zim. Because I grew up on that. Like, how can you not like average, not average, like a crazy ass alien coming to Earth, acting all crazy and shit, but everybody is acting like that's completely normal. Like, I would fit into this cartoon if I was a character.
Wait a minute, stop.
I would fit in perfectly.
Wait, stop. Was Zim Hispanic? Did he just not have a green card?
What?
Wow.
Oh my God, you bastard. I just now realized what you're saying because...
You're wrong.
His hairstyle.
I'm not gonna lie. I only ever saw one episode of that whole show.
I've maybe only seen about
No.
5.
Invader Sim.
I know more of
No, like which episode?
because the creator made also this comic book series
He didn't make one.
that I absolutely love. Now that would be one of my favorite comic book series ever, and I have the actual book. It is Johnny the Homicidal Maniac, and it's in the same art style, of course. Now, yes,
Ooh.
it's really awesome. That is awesome. But that's how I know Invader Zim. So that's why it was more of an honorable mention for me rather than on my list.
Right, it was on my list because I connect with it more.
Yeah, I think the episode I saw, it was focusing more on his enemy.
Dib.
Yeah, Dib. And he was in his, like, lair the entire episode, and I was just like, I don't understand why they're doing this. And then I just never saw another episode come up. Yeah.
Okay.
Any more to say about that?
Styles, your number 3.
My number.
Oh wait. He got something.
Top 3. Nah, say it.
My top 3 is at number 3 is SpongeBob. I put this at number 3. It's iconic because it's one of the longest cartoons going on currently. But it's at my number 3 because people like me tend to like grow up and grow out of SpongeBob in a way. Like with all the newer episodes going on. Because like you see SpongeBob changing and changing. Like still the same, but changing. But I do like the old versions better. Like my favorite episode of SpongeBob is the camping episode with the sea bear. And Bangies, because that was just funny in general. Because I can imagine all of us being
Mine
in that
was,
episode.
of course, the pizza.
Oh yeah.
The pizza episode.
Like I have so many good fond memories of SpongeBob. Like these are my like favorite episodes. Like the episode with Sandy with the hibernation. The whole snowball fight.
Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Okay.
Oh, SpongeBob means we're iconic. So
Yeah.
Still going on. Still going on.
My number 3 is Cat Dog.
You know,
that was on my honorable mention.
it did that didn't make my honorable mention.
Man.
It was on my list, but I didn't get enough of it.
I don't remember a lot of the episodes, but I I do remember
The movie?
watching it.
I don't remember they had
when
a
I
movie.
was younger. Now, bear with me. Something happened in my life, and half my memories are like gone because that's my coping mechanism. So that's part of the memories that's gone. But I know I watched that.
I want to state, I would have had that on my list if it wasn't for the movie.
I don't remember there being a movie.
I don't remember that movie either.
I remember the movie, and I was very upset with it because it made me very sad. I remember
That's
that.
the point.
See, like the only
I'm
thing-
pretty sure both our number ones made us sad.
But this made me sad, I felt like, for the wrong reason.
Okay.
Like the
Yeah.
reason why I put Cat Dog as my honorable mention because I don't remember much of it. I know it was a show, and like I said, going back to Nicktoons, how they would show little snippets of little clips of the shows back in the 90s. Cat Dog was one of them.
Yeah.
Other the
Oh, but I do remember the Halloween episode where Dog became a vampire.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember the villain from Cat Dog. That big green looking.
Yeah.
I also like the mouse from Cat Dog.
The mouse was great.
No, the shows that came out around that time were the animal shows that came out around that time were all weird. You had Cat Dog, you had Rocco's Modern Life. Then you go to Cartoon Network, they got Cow
Rocco
and Chicken.
was a sex worker.
Yep, I remember that.
Rocco was a sex worker.
There's an episode where he was looking for a bunch of jobs, and one of the jobs was he was a sex worker.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's
That's gonna be a yikes for me. Anyway, Jack,
yeah.
top 3.
I'm scared.
Oh, Chalk Zone, number 3.
Okay.
It's my
Yeah.
honorable mention.
Not on my list.
I like Charles, but I only remember 2 characters, so I couldn't make my
Same.
list.
That's why it's on my honorable
Oh, man.
mentions.
I loved the show, and I loved
I love the concept.
Snap, who is the blue chalk character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when I think of main character with blue friend,
You think of Foster Tone
So
for
for
Imaginary.
imaginary friends.
But here's the thing. I watched this before I ever watched that.
fair enough.
And I always
True.
loved there was an episode where there was another kid in a different school drawing stuff on a different chalkboard that was destroying the world, and I was just like, man, that's so cool. I love it how it's every kid drawing on a chalkboard can fuck up this whole world.
I
Just
wasn't-
wanted to watch the world burn.
Imagination. Yeah. the
No,
imagine-
I
the
just
kid's
like that was actually
imagination-
connected. It wasn't just
a kid's
this one kid.
imagination is
And
Jack
plus, they-
wanted to
story.
watch the world burn when he was little kids.
No, I'm pretty sure Jack will be the good kid with the chalk.
Your younger brother would be
Good
the bad kid.
Good
It's
kid.
bad that you can choose 2 kids
It's
in that
okay, Jack.
sentence.
We all get depressed.
Okay, what's your number 3?
Some more than others.
Top 3 Quentin.
Top 3, and it is 3, and it's my last Nick Jr. show. It's the Backyardigans.
I don't know that show. I don't
No,
know Nick
we
Jr.
could all say
Backyardigans was the
That-
goat. It was the goat.
the pink piglet is black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her name was Natasha.
Natasha.
No, hold on.
Oh, she was Russian.
No.
No,
It
she was black.
wasn't Natasha. Hi, I'm Pablo.
No.
Uniqua.
Uniqua. Oh, and Tyrone.
Tyrone, yeah.
Nico and Tyrone, yeah.
But that wasn't even my.
I
That
don't
was
know
really
this
my
still.
favorite character was
The hippo was Tasha.
my favorite character was the doll. I can't remember his name now.
The what?
The purple doll. I can't remember his name.
He was
Austin.
Austin.
I thought it was a kangaroo.
I thought he looked like a doll to me.
No,
He looked
he was a
like a
kangaroo.
Yeah,
He
because
looked
like
like a
his
cat to
tail.
me for a moment, but then
Right.
I saw his tail. I'm like, oh.
What I like about that show is you would not need all 5 of those characters at once. Sometimes it'd only be 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be 5, and then sometimes it won't even be the same 3.
Right.
That's sort of like, hey, sometimes your friends don't have time to come out and play, and sometimes you can still have that much fun, but
Right.
but it always gets better when it's
Like
5 of
Lily
y'all.
ate here
But it's
today.
all about imagination, because like the one place where you were a kid where you have the most fun is obviously the
And-
backyard.
Or your
Mine was on
front
the
or your front
couch.
yard or your front yard if you had a yard.
I was forced outside. I did not want to go outside. So
I don't know any of this, so I really can't relate.
It was a good show.
And the songs were
It
I
was
will
a
take
good
your,
show.
I'll
and the
take your
songs were
word.
iconic.
Yeah.
The songs are iconic. Songs in every episode.
So,
Okay, we're at number 2
Okay.
Yeah.
Top 2,
go ahead, Quentin.
I got SpongeBob.
now. Okay.
Yep.
yeah. Thank God we spent all that time already talking about it.
Yeah, so I don't even gotta say much. It's SpongeBob.
Yeah.
The only thing we haven't talked about is we haven't gone in detail about the movie.
The best movie
Arguably.
to ever, like, go from TV show to movie. I mean, iconic.
And then it had a drop off, but not as big a drop off as Fairly Odd Parents, which is why it's a lot lower.
Right.
And then there's the memes. There's so many. You can ask somebody, name a SpongeBob memory right now.
Yep.
And those off the top of your head, you got red pants. Is mayonnaise an instrument? The
Sponge Jar.
Pizza.
The caveman.
The caveman. The pizza episode.
Is people from Texas is dumb?
That. But,
Oh, but I have a
Plankton.
I have a conspiracy theory on SpongeBob, but it makes so much sense. I don't know if you got. I'll tell Quentin once, but Jack, I don't think you know.
I probably don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't watch SpongeBob, do you?
I mean, I watched it. It was never really something that connected where I was like, man, I just gotta sit down and watch as many episodes as possible.
You know who Pearl is, right?
Yeah, of course.
Pearl is actually a sugar baby. Mr. Krabs is her sugar daddy. That's why she's always begging him about money and shit.
No, because he would not be a good sugar daddy. He'd be a
would,
terrible.
because he's cheap.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
God awful sugar daddy.
See, no, the reason I can't say that is because he has baby pictures of her.
Yeah, he does.
plus, it's canon that she's only 16. In fact, she turned 16 during the series.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And
it was a mess.
And it is canon that Mr. Krabs is old as
at that birthday party.
I realized what your number one is. I knew what your number one is from the start. It's just I just don't want to.
Jack, we have the same mind. We both know it was gonna be.
Yeah, we do. You're gonna be disappointed in me.
Tell me, Jack.
Squidward got the best.
Stop! Everyone stop! Jack. No, we'll get to it in a second, but Jack, you may need to find your own ride home.
Why?
If you're number one, I would think you may need to find your own ride home.
Why?
Wait. What is your number 2?
What's your number 2, Jack?
What's your number 2?
It is. At least it's a lot house.
Oh no, Jack! Don't do it to me, Jack.
Avatar, The Last Airbender. It makes number 2 by the slightest hair. It makes it by the slightest hair. It made it by the slightest hair.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? Wait, which one did you say?
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, see, we
Is
don't
your
have to
core,
fight.
is core number 1 on yours?
No, Korra's not on my list.
Korra's not.
But I love, don't get me wrong, I love The Legend of Korra, but...
So, I want to defend
we'll
this
get to that.
position really quick.
Defend your point, but don't talk about the show, because...
Yeah, I already know. We're all aware now of what number 1 for Quentin is. The thing that... I love this show. It would have been number 1 if there wasn't another show that influenced me a million times more.
How did I know? Wait. Oh, so there's another show that grabbed your attention?
Oh, there was one, like, I loved this show when I didn't watch it when it first came on. I watched reruns of it. I was watching another show. And there was
is this current show you're talking about your number 1?
Yeah, this current show.
Let's wait on that.
It better top it.
It is a generational show that has gone on for so long.
Ooh.
Wait. You know what? We're gonna wait.
Yeah,
we're gonna wait because I remember I remember there's one show he hasn't said yet.
My number 2 is SpongeBob. Okay, move on.
SpongeBob should be in the top 3. No, okay, my number 2 is Danny Phantom.
Ooh.
I say this because it was iconic. It was iconic to me because it was one of the first cartoons that wasn't split in half.
Yeah.
Which influenced other serious ass cartoons. Like we have a boy. He basically died in the portal and came back to life as a ghost. So and throughout the show, like they said that he died. Like he half died or whatever.
He kind of half died. It didn't really kill him, but it didn't. He definitely didn't live through it.
Split him in half.
Like he's literally the fence between life and death. And throughout the show, we see him develop his powers.
You know, your description of it is a lot more darker than the show's.
That show's dark.
I read a lot of fan fiction.
That show's dark, and that now me and Styles can agree on our number 1 because that show gets dark too.
Oh boy.
Styles. Say our number one, Styles.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Now, Jack.
Yeah. Well, we're not gonna skip over Yasmin.
Oh, yes, we are, because we have to say number one. So I don't even have to say mine. Now, Jack.
No, I want to say mine. I'm going to say why is number one, because A is the most popular.
It is. I'm not disputing this.
And B, my B, it's just connected to everyone. Like, name one person that didn't watch the show and did not like it.
The only reason why it was lower on my list is because I didn't watch it straight through.
Right.
That's fair.
And that's my only reason.
That's fair, because I back then when I was little, like when it was just now came out, I would watch like random snippets of episodes.
And I never got to finish it straight through.
But as I got older,
there were shows growing up as a kid. When you were watching, you was like, you cannot watch that out of order.
Yeah. You had to sit down and watch it.
Yeah, like, I would eventually go back because, like, you know how back then we didn't have Netflix, we had marathons.
And if you didn't catch that marathon,
you were screwed. Yeah,
exactly.
That was
and
it.
I didn't get to because I was never allowed to watch. That's why I'm not a gamer, guys. Because I was no games in my house. There was no TV during the week.
Yeah.
And I would flop back and forth between houses during the weekend.
Right.
And so I never really got to cut any real show straight through. I had to watch it older straight through.
Yeah.
So, for instance, my top one, I watched it.
Because I got to talk about it too, because we both got the same one.
I just wanted to get one more point across. Like, they even have characters with disabilities who are powerful.
Yeah.
For example, Toph.
She's
blind.
Arguably the strongest.
And she's the world's greatest earthbender. And she's blind.
And she invented
she was a
metal
kid.
bender.
She invented metal bending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not by passion, just like, I need to get out of this metal cage.
No, it's not like the
boulder. The boulder.
The boulder didn't kidnap her.
That wasn't a boulder.
No, it was like the guy with the long hair.
Yeah.
And the teacher, like the tutor teacher or whatever. But like he said, it's not like you can metal bend. Like he said, that doesn't exist. And she made it fucking exist based off of survival. She's a survivalist.
Now let me say this. Avatar. When I made this list, I put Avatar at number 1, and I made the rest of the list after it.
Yes,
me too.
It was like, okay, my list is basically 2 through 10. Because like, okay, Avatar's 1. What's gonna beat it? Nothing.
I
did the same thing.
Okay.
Like, when I thought of number 1,
I have an
excuse.
Avatar.
Okay.
Not only was metal bending invented,
blood bending.
It wasn't invented by
this
Katana.
No, it was
not Katana.
That's Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Thank you. Fuck it, her name. But she mastered it.
Katara.
But she mastered it.
Yes.
She mastered it.
It was invented by a psycho waterbender who got trapped.
Revenge. Crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold up. My number 1, as I was saying, put your light on. I watched this much older because I remember watching some episodes of it because it was also one of my aunt's favorite shows to watch. And I wanted to see what it was. It's Hey Arnold.
Oh, man.
That was my honorable mention. I put it in my honorable mention because I didn't watch much of it, but I did love it.
I watched it, and I just wanted to keep watching it and keep watching it. Like, Helga loving Arnold.
The first tsundere. The first tsundere.
It was just good. It was so good. Like, I kept watching and watching, like, damn, when is she gonna kiss him? And
I love the theme song.
I loved it. I loved the characters, I loved the innuendos. Innuendos?
Innuendo.
Yeah, there you go. Like the grandpa's head. Anybody see that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
I only watched bits and pieces of it, but I did love the cartoon.
And I don't know, it just brought me back to like some of the older shows I watched. It had that like the same kind of thing, like kids playing in the street, like baseball. Not a lot of kids just like nowadays the cartoons
we're not like that no more.
have gotten really dumb. A lot of the cartoons, and
Not only
in
dumb,
these
but too
cartoons and
Definitely
Hey
too modern.
Arnold, there was a lot of meaning in some of the episodes. Like it had some meaning to it, and that's why it was my number one, because it's just I could relate.
Are you excited for there to be a movie upcoming?
Yes.
Wait, then the movie already came out? The movie came out already, didn't it?
Did it?
Did it?
Yeah, that came out. It definitely came out.
Oh,
Where
shit.
the movie where he meets his parents?
I didn't know
What?
that.
Yeah,
I didn't know it
that
already
movie came out. That movie came out.
Oh.
Because I remember watching a review of it. And also, let's forget, Hiana was, I think, the only show I remember where it took place in the hood.
Yeah.
That was the mean streets of wherever that show is made from. But that was the hood. And only one black kid in the hood, so no stereotypes.
Yeah.
And he was Arnold's best friend.
Mm.
The original, the black best friend. He wasn't blue. He wasn't of another color, different species.
He was just
Oh,
black.
hold on. I gotta ask you now. Who's your favorite football-headed character? Hey, Arnold or Stewie?
I gotta say Stu because I watch more Family Guy than Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
You gonna choose Arnold over
Yeah.
Stewie?
Stewie.
I watch more Family Guy.
After the first couple seasons, Stewie kind of just fell off. He just went all weird.
Well, that's because at that point that had run its course.
He still is the smartest character in there.
He is, but he just focused
that-
on being just gay now. He has nothing else really going on.
Yeah.
Now Jack,
He's gay now?
Yeah.
he is definitely bisexual.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I was not ready for
Now
that.
stop. Now everyone stop.
Yeah.
There's a show because it's Jack's last. There's a show that we've all mentioned, but Jack hasn't mentioned it yet.
Oh my god.
Do you want to say it?
I want you to say it, and I don't want them to beat you up for it.
It is because you're wrong. No one has said it.
Oh,
Not a
okay.
single person has said it.
Thank God.
What did you think it was?
I was really gonna say Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh no! I said I didn't
No,
put that on the
you
list.
said-
Okay, I was scared. Okay.
No, this is something no one said. I think someone mentioned it in their honorable mentions. But this is a show, one of the very first superhero shows
Oh boy.
that I ever cared about. I didn't really care about superheroes as a kid, but it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, it was in my honorable mention.
You know what?
Number one?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
You know what?
Everyone could relate to a turtle. Everyone could literally relate to a turtle.
You know, I'm
is
not.
true.
You know, I'm
But
not.
I wouldn't put that at the top because they messed up a little bit too much for a reboot.
Listen, there's been a lot of bad, but there's always been so much good.
I know. I can't be
Within-
that. I can't be that mad. I can't be that mad with it. I can't be.
There was so many good shows, movies,
I
video
prefer-
games.
I prefer the
One.
arcade
It is.
game
Here's the thing.
rather than the show.
That's not.
But
even
there's been
number
so many
one.
shows.
That's
Not
not
even in
number
the
one
top
worthy.
5, bro.
No, I'm not mad at it because all the toys and everything.
We're talking about
If that's where you
Hold on,
first see it and
pause,
then you
pause.
branch
We're
out
talking
from
about
it.
the 2012 remake.
No, not 2012. No.
The
I
new
don't.
one.
No. Not even that. There was some older ones I remember.
There's
So you're talking about the old one.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I'm
thought
remembering
you
like
meant-
older ones.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant the 2012.
No.
Okay, you're fine.
Is that the one you specifically meant? Because
Yes, yes.
no.
Like I put in my honorable mention the 2012.
I know that was good, but no.
No,
I'm-
like, it was good at first, but then it just fall flat.
There's a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I really can't narrow it down. There's a lot good there that like really influenced not even me, but so much.
And that show you can take it anywhere and they still fit. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fit in Mortal Kombat Injustice. It fit in Injustice,
Injustice, yeah,
and it fit there. It fit naturally.
it did.
Yeah, that was. I literally bought them because I like to play with them. Like
Here's the thing: consistently, absolutely the best show on Nickelodeon was Avatar: The Last Airbender, but I liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles more. The same thing with you. You liked Ed and Eddie more than Codename Kids Next Door, but you,
Yep. That's what
for some reason, I don't know why you put Codename Kids Next Door above it. You obviously like Ed and Eddie more.
Every kid like Codename Kids Next Door.
But here's the
Every
thing.
single kid.
That's one of the things where what I know is better overshadows one. Because I told you there's too many bad episodes in Ed and Eddie.
There are, but you still put it. you should have put it as your number one. You kind of backed out for no good reason.
I mean, like, it was good enough to be on the top. Like, Eddie the Eddie is one of iconic.
It is.
Iconic.
But it's not number one iconic.
That's one of the things where you can watch an anime and say, I love this anime, but it's not the best anime.
Yeah.
That's one of the things. Like, I like this certain type of food.
Yeah.
But it's not the best food I've ever had. I have this ex I love, but I don't like it anymore. I like this. You're better now.
Really quickly, okay, is it okay to do this, or are we going to make that into another episode? The worst cartoon ones.
Oh, we can definitely make that. Look, for example, we've been recording for an hour and 22 minutes. That's
I want to point out real quick. I know I've told you about this. I have a coworker at work who I've talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles so much, we've made a racist version. I can't say the name of it. Too racist for this.
Oh yes, please. We're just kidding. No, we can't bring this up because I know what he's talking about. and no, it's gotta be off camera. It's gotta be off camera because we will be canceled before it starts.
Oh,
we will get followers before the wrong reason.
Yes. Also,
and then it'll follow over to my channel, it'll follow to your channel, and it'll follow to his channel.
I don't have a channel, so.
The big thing is also I don't have permission from the second party to talk about the show in such public light.
But you know what I can is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I can say it.
You got it wrong. Teenage Mutant Ninja, then the word.
I can say it though.
I think Quentin's version was better.
No, because then they would still be turtles. And not ninjas.
What the fuck color are they?
Huh?
Brown turtles? What?
I mean, they're...
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No. Ninja, then it.
Please stop.
Yeah, let's stop.
Because Jack's gonna say accidentally and
yo, I'm not getting canceled.
I'm gonna have to try to edit around it. I'm not trying to do all that editing.
She said it, and I don't know how okay the internet's gonna be with her saying it.
Please, there's
racist people, okay? I'm not even gonna claim, I'm not that type that says, I have a black friend and all that. No. I mean, I don't say that. I was just repeating from this person.
But I want to clarify.
Besides some reason, Hispanic people have been allowed to say it for the past few years. So you can't stop it now because true.
I don't say that.
The most popular rapper of last year said it all the time, and now he's in jail, but not for that reason.
He was not popular. He was popular for the wrong reason.
But he still was the most popular.
He
was the most popular, not for the right reason. He was the most.
Okay, so I want to clarify. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja, and then the word. Simply because they're not still turtles, they are black people that have been affected by mutations.
That sounds
ninjas?
Wrong. Huh? Yeah, and they were like, hey, why not become ninjas?
Let's just stop this.
You know what? I know. In fact,
because let me does not sound right.
Let me.
It's not right. It's
let me add another honorable mention. Let me add another honorable mention, just because I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's the spin-off of Avatar. It's not Legend of Korra, but the better spin-off of Avatar.
Well, you mean the one with like how they're chibis?
No.
What?
Even better version. It's live action. It's even better version. After Our Last Hoodbender.
Oh, come on, man. You are plugging another channel that's not going to pay us.
No, they're not.
Thank God we are not getting paid for plugging them for a 13th time.
First off, it ain't 13th time. This is the first time I brought RDC World up here.
You know, I'm
trying to make a joke here. I'm trying to make a joke. Thanks for stomping on it. Thanks.
You know, I just not
because
Jack, you know what is a good joke that's better than your joke?
I don't want to know. No. I think this has to come to an end.
You know what's better? You know what's better joke than that? Having Avatar at number 8. I don't care if you didn't watch it. It's still number 8.
Quentin?
Jack gave a better reason why his is number 2 than yours is number 8.
I didn't watch it all the way through. It would have been higher on my list.
You are 20 years old. Make time.
How?
We can't even find the damn thing.
Exactly.
You know how I have to watch Avatar when I feel like it? I gotta watch it from reaction channels. That's how desperate it is.
Which side note, I want to do a reaction channel on this channel, but Jack doesn't want to do it.
I don't like reaction channels.
I'll do it.
They steal money out of other channels.
We're not
It's
watching
disgusting.
We're not watching other channels. We're
Disgusting.
gonna be watching the cartoons. We're not gonna be watching other channels.
Also, it's just kind of lazy, and I don't.
You're like kind of lazy.
Jack, your videos are unedited.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly.
There's gotta be
5
a lot.
minutes.
Do you understand? But here's the thing.
Okay, we
With
gotta end
reaction
this
channels,
video.
it's not only being lazy, then you have to do work.
Jack,
You then
shut
have
up.
to do work.
Shut up.
Rada.
Shut
I'm
up.
upset
That's
with
what
that
y'all-
reference. I'm still upset with that reference.
Rada.
Okay.
So Kevin, so let's bring it home. My number 10. Bring
Wait,
it home.
let
10
me
to
go.
1.
Let me go with Willie's so that way they can remember it because they probably forgot.
Okay, let's go. Okay, 10 to 1. Willie's 10 to 1.
Willie's is Chalk Zone, Jimmy Neutron, Backyardigans, Invader Zim, Iron Man Armored Adventures,
That shouldn't be on the list.
Fairly Odd Parents, Avatar, Danny Phantom, Blue's Clues, and Rugrats.
My number 10. My Life as a Teenage Robot, Blue's Clues, Rugrats, Loud House, Jimmy Neutron, Fairly Odd Parents, Little Bill, Backyardigans, SpongeBob, Avatar.
Yes.
Yasmin.
Okay. Mine is Blue's Clues, the old version. Wild Thornberries, Avatar The Last Airbender, Jimmy Neutron, Danny Phantom, Rugrats, Fairly Odd Parents, Cat Dog, SpongeBob, Hey Arnold.
My 10 to 1. Making Things, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Rocket Power, Rugrats, Fairly Odd Parents, Jimmy Neutron, Invader Zim, SpongeBob, Danny Phantom, and Avatar The Last Airbender.
All right.
I feel like all of us are pretty similar. Certain shows are pretty similar, except everyone had Avatar at top
I also
2,
didn't
except
go
someone had
through-
at 8.
Let me go through my 10 real quick. SpongeBob, Dora, All Real Monsters, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Rocket Power, Rugrats, Danny Phantom, Chalk Zone, Avatar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I like to put on having SpongeBob that low on the list is just as bad as having Avatar at 8. So thank you for coming to the video.
You had to throw shade last minute, huh?
Any last words?
Before we go.
Any last words from anybody?
Hold on, before we go, can we all name at least, in our own opinions, what's the worst cartoon on Nickelodeon there is? Like, just one.
The worst?
Yeah,
absolute
like as
worst.
soon as you see it, you don't want to watch it.
What was that cow and that chicken?
That was Cartoon Network.
Okay, never mind.
Well, I thought you were talking about back at the Boneyard.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
that one was one.
No,
That's one. I mean, it's just sitting.
I think the art style of it was kind of like weird, and then the story of it.
I have to say, is the worst Nickelodeon cartoon for me is Fanboy and Chum Chum.
Yeah.
How the hell you gonna have two kids dressed up as superheroes, but they're not acting like superheroes?
Yeah.
They're just acting like.
No, here's the
I
thing.
wanna-
No, here's the thing. They were acting as how kids would act superheroes, except it was more realistic than what it should have been.
I want to point out we shouldn't pick on the mentally disabled right now.
That too.
We already just made dead baby jokes.
Yeah.
Now that too, they were.
There were dead baby jokes made by a certain someone we will not name.
You?
No, he's told you to stop making it, but you brought
I
it up.
didn't make it. It's already. That is already.
It's a theory.
It's already a theory.
Is it a game
Popular
theory?
It's a very popular theory.
Oh, so I can't bring up RDC1, but you can bring up a gaming theory.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. How many times have I done that? Never.
How many times have I
Never.
done that?
You guys-
It's your favorite.
What's the worst Nickelodeon cartoon for y'all?
Man.
See, here's the thing about those. If it was bad, I didn't watch it.
I don't.
Exactly.
What's the worst? Oh, okay.
I wouldn't know.
Does it have to be? Can it be Nick Jr. too?
I
Yeah,
guess,
well, yeah.
Oh, then anything on Nick Jr.
No, because then I didn't like Wonder Pets.
What?
What?
I don't know what that is. What?
I didn't.
I wanted to be part of the group.
I think that was that one it was Wonder Pets that made me realize, okay, I need to stop watching Nickelodeon. There was 2 episodes. There was 2 episodes on the same block, back to back, and I was like, you know what, I'm done here.
Wonder Pets is awesome.
Is it?
In fact, I can tell you the exact episodes I watched. There's 2 15-minute ones. The first half, it was the one with the skunk.
Man, this already sounds like it stinks.
I struggled through it. I was like,
Ain't nobody like your
God.
puns.
That hurts. Like,
that
just made my stomach turn upside down.
Now, that episode, I stomached through it. I was like, it stinks. Even as a kid, I said, and I didn't get the pun until.
Was Sophia the first on Nick Jr.?
No, that was Disney.
That's Disney.
Which we'll get to that later. But and then the episode immediately following that one, the sister episode of that one, was when they had to get the dog out of the house so it can go to the bathroom in the yard.
What a pile of shit.
Thank you. I walked out. That was halfway through the episode. I was like, okay, I'm done here, and I went and I left because I was watching in the living room. I looked at TV and I was like, man. I said
Nick Jr. Even though I'm the oldest of 6 girls, I don't know a lot of Nick Jr.
Yeah,
I
didn't watch a lot of Nick Jr.
Sit there and watch it all day long. I mean, there's some shows from Nick Jr. that I watched, but my sisters are crazy and mostly watch superheroes. They watched like the older half of Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network.
Looney Tunes.
One sister liked watching Lifetime and Oxygen. I mean,
oh my god,
Angelina.
She like, oh my god.
To be fair, she looks the oldest. She looks the oldest out of y'all. So,
I mean, she's the most dramatic too. But
that's why
I don't know. You have your moments.
No,
not like Angelina.
No, that and she watched those shows and also BET.
Oh my god.
Okay,
she like someone who will watch Baby Boy. She looks like someone.
She is something else. And I would sit there and be like, no, you cannot watch this. We're not watching that. I'd rather watch Nick Jr. than her shows.
One thing I can say about Nick Jr. or Nickelodeon in general, I never had to stop watching a show for that. There was no show where my parents said, nah, you can't watch that. Shout Nickelodeon. I think there was a Disney one that said I couldn't watch.
Which one was that?
I think. I don't know. No, I don't.
There was no show that I was not allowed to watch. I just couldn't watch TV in general during the week.
Side note, while we ended.
I remember like back when I was like watching Cartoon Network a lot, my mom told me not to watch the girly shows like Totally Spies, but I did anyway.
I
loved it. It was funny.
I watched it probably not for the reason you guys watched it.
I just liked it.
You know what, Jack? Ain't nobody ask you.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to put my input on. Is it half my channel?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
The channel this going on is half of Jack's channel. Why I think he's in the front seat.
Yeah.
But also remember, I'm in the driver's seat. Okay, I didn't tell her that I couldn't watch. I'll get you in a second.
She's gonna call again.
Yeah, I know she'll call.
Okay, we gotta end the video.
Yeah, we gotta end. I'll.
Oh man,
see, you ain't gonna watch this anyway. But if you do, I'll call you back.
She won't.
Last thoughts. Final thoughts. Put in the comment section whose list was worse, whose list was better.
Actually,
so how about this? So just list it. Mine, Siles, and then however you want to do those two, you can put them 3 or 4.
I'm sorry. Wait. Why are you lumping me in with her?
Because you had SpongeBob at 10.
I actually had a good reason, though. But
I understand, but that's still the face. It's still the face.
It's still the face, so what?
You don't put John Cena at number 10. You still put him top 5.
No, I wouldn't put him at the list at all.
Why the hell not? John Cena, oh my god.
He's trying to fight John Cena.
Oh
John Cena.
God.
Get word to John Cena.
I'm not just here for the memes, alright?
I can't believe you just said that.
Are you sure about that?
What? He's like one of the faces of wrestling. Oh my god. I can't even look at you.
We gotta go now.
Alright.
Bye.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I unsubscribed.
There's 3 subscribers. I'm one of them.
There's 2.
I am.
You unsubscribed on the way here? First of all, not that channel. You can unsubscribe to that channel.
Okay, subscribe to me because I got 13 subscribers.
Oh, that means I still got. That means my channel size is the most at 34. Wait, no, 35. But this shit only got 3. So get the likes up. But guess what? We're gonna do this regardless, whether y'all like it or not. Anyway.
They came for you.
So if you don't like it, you can suck Yasmin's dick. Have a good night.
What?